I'm concerned that all advice for career or success will be completely irrelevant with AI. Now, we're not there yet, but you could easily imagine it in 5 years or even 2, really. Yeah. So I'm doing now the same thing I did at the dawn of the personal computer age. I was working at a bank then, and we got the first personal computers in my little department because we were doing budget stuff. We needed them. And I said, I'm going to learn as much as I can about this computer thing because I know that it'll help me in like 50 different ways. So I learned to program, et cetera. And I can't tell you how many ways that's helped me. Just understanding, how technology works and knowing how to code, et cetera. So if I were giving advice, I'd say take a day a week and just do a deep dive on all the different apps that are coming out to find out really what AI can and cannot do, because that's how you're going to find your spot. For example, I tried using AI for editing, and there's a bunch of different ones. And I thought, I'll just find the one where I tell it what to do. Well, not even close. You're not even close. The human part is still 80% of it. It's magic what the AI can do with videos and audios and stuff. But you still have to be there to say it was right or wrong. And I suspect the thing that the computer won't be able to do, the AI, is it won't be able to rapidly judge whether it did it right per what a human being wanted it to do. So it doesn't have the zeitgeist, the sense of culture or any of that. So it's going to be people telling the AI whether it did it right and try again. And I don't know when that ends. I mean, maybe there's a day when the AI even knows what we want and we don't have to give it specs. But how is it going to know it did it right? I feel like there's always going to be a place for that. But it's a narrow place. I mean, I would spend as much time learning AI as I could, just to have as many options as possible.
Yeah, it's one of those areas I don't worry about that much. I don't worry that much about many things that other people worry about. But when I think of the sort of trajectory and future of humanity, AI is definitely one of the things that concerns me more than it excites me. And I think it's because I think it accelerates a lot of things that we already are massively struggling with. And when I think of technology, I like technology. I'm a computer science graduate. But I'm like, we have not even come close to mastering smartphones. We have not mastered social media. We have not, and it's kind of like we've got these brand new problems that already exist. And then you're now just throwing in every couple of years, here's another technology. And I think with this one, given the actual capability to replace human jobs and work, there's already a crisis of meaning, a crisis of purpose. You hear a lot of talk, particularly with young men and young women. They're struggling to even know their place in the world, find their usefulness and so on. And then you're bringing in another technology that's going to make that even more difficult. And that's the angle I do worry about. Well,
the AI should largely replace a lot of smartphone stuff. So my idea is that the smartphone will be a blank screen. And if you want to type, you just start typing. And then the AI thinks, this looks like it might be a text message. So it starts framing it that way. But you're like, no, it's going to be an email. And it gives you a choice. And it sort of just figures out what you're doing. Yeah, so you don't need to open an app first. The worst part about the smartphone is the flow. It makes me crazy that I'm like, I want to do a thing. Okay, what's the name of the app? Where's the app? Update the app. Get my, the flow just is just insanity making. But if I can say to my AI, hey, I want to, book a reservation or something, and I'm just talking to it, that's a whole different flow. I'm done. I just told it what to do and walk away. So I think our mental health could be a lot better simply because we're going to take a whole bunch of complexity and turn it into just saying what you want. And now your brain is free to go somewhere else. Because there's a whole bunch of problems that happen from being overwhelmed. And AI has the potential to remove detail from what we do. Like, for me to do anything, I need 4 different apps, 3 different devices, a phone call, 3 passwords. Like, none of that will be important.
Yeah.
The AI will just know who you are. and it'll go get the resources you need and go do the thing. So taking all that away will either make us feel useless and like we don't know what we're doing with our free time, or it will be so freeing that it'll be the best thing that ever happened.